Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your Thursday energy forecast for today. So, today we will have our energy mantra and just a message to go along with it. There won't be any cards today because I got a beautiful message that I just want to share along with the energy mantra. Now, before we get into the energy mantra, I want to remind everyone that my Miracle Minded course is open for registration, and it is open for registration until March the 5th. And then on March the 5th, we actually do start the course. And if you want more information on that, you can go look it up on my website, awakeningmiracles.org. So for today, good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it all. So today's energy mantra is I effortlessly dance with life. Okay, so once again, the energy mantra for today is I effortlessly dance with life. And so the way that this message came to me was actually in the way of a song. And the song that it's an old country song. And it's, I just want to dance with you. I want to hold you in my arms once more. That's what, they invented dancing for. I just want to dance with you. And so as I was receiving that, the energy mantra in that way, I asked Spirit for a little bit more information about that. How can we begin to effortlessly dance through life as we currently seem to be having, a lot of these energies astrologically coming up to kind of give us some curveballs, old triggers, old wounds, things coming up. And what I received was when you begin to dance through life, you take life as your dance partner. And everything that you go through, you allow, the divine, you allow life to lead you through it. All too often, what we tend to do is we tend to try to control things. We try to be like, oh my gosh, this is happening. I have to control it. Or this emotion is coming up and I have to control it. It's not so much about control. Now, of course, I'm not telling you to go rage in the streets and, punch people or anything like that. But what it is about is letting life lead you to where you need to be instead of trying to force yourself where you think you need to be. So when you dance with life, when you make it that effortless flow, you just let life flow through you because you realize that as you do, life gets happier. Life gets easier. Life gets more effortless. And there was also another song that came into my mind as I was asking for more guidance. And it actually comes from the Broadway play Wicked, one of my very favorite musicals. And there's actually a song called Dancing Through Life. And one of the characters sings that. And what I'm actually considering doing a little bit later on today is maybe making a little vlog post about it because it makes some great points. And one of the greatest points that it makes is, dancing through life. Oh, mindless and careless. Could you imagine, and it's a beautiful line in the course as well, could you imagine a life free of anxiety, free of worry? That's what dancing with life is about. It's about being free of anxiety, free of worry, because you're not trying to control things. You're not trying to project into the future. You're not trying to pull from the past into the present moment. You are simply there in the moment, allowing the divine to guide you. And remember, yesterday's energy mantra was all about us really leaning into our higher selves. And so today it's about also leaning into that higher self and letting it guide you, dancing with life. Life is a lot easier when you just dance through it instead of trying to control it. There are going to be times when movement is needed by you, and then there's going to be times where you are moved through. Okay, think about that for a moment. You know, when you're dancing with someone, sometimes they're leading and sometimes you're leading. And then there's sometimes where you're just both in this beautiful, harmonious, synergistic union where no one is leading, no one is following, but you're just there in that moment and enjoying the movement that's happening. And that's what this effortless flow is all about. That's what dancing through life is all about. So today, regardless of what comes up, and, regardless of what comes up for you, be it a trigger, be it emotions, whatever it is, flow with it. Dance with it a little bit. Don't be afraid of your emotions. Don't be afraid of confronting them, but confront them with life. Confront them with your divine source that is always there for you and always wanting to be of service to you. But we have to engage it. If don't be a wallflower and sit there on the wall and wait. Instead, kind of step out there and take the hand of the divine. It's been waiting to take your hand. But you have to reach out and grab it. And then the dance begins. Then life takes you on the journey. Whatever that may look like. Sometimes it may be a beautiful ballet. Other times it may be a sultry salsa. And other times it may be a simple waltz. But whatever the dance, whatever it may be, let life lead you. Let it be effortless. So thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. I'll be back tomorrow with another energy mantra. If you're looking I have more information that I'll be posting today through the different quotes that I post that you can look at, that gives you different invitations about today's, today's energy mantra. And like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Stay tuned and you can look for the additional resources and information. And once again, if you are interested in my Miracle Minded course, which opens on March the 5th, feel free to go look at my website, awakeningmiracles.org.